Hey guys, Abdellah Majd here with the Majd Realty Group. Today, we're going to do things a little different. You've seen me on the YouTube videos with Matt on the Canadian Real Estate channel. Today, we're going to hit the road. We're going to show you guys some off-market opportunities, how we do things here in the Majd Realty Group, how we find our investors the best deals that you cannot see on the MLS. So why don't we hit the road, and we'll show you what we're all about. Perfect, guys. So we're here in Hamilton. We're going to head to a bunch of property. We're going to start in the lower west end in a neighborhood called Strathcona. So it steps to the 403. This one here, vacant property, couple units, great Burr project. It's got a detached garage in the rear. Okay, so we're on the main floor here. Essentially, you got a couple living spaces into the kitchen. Tons you can do here. Maybe tear down the wall, kind of have that open concept all the way through to the kitchen, reconfigure a little bit. The main structure there, that's like I said, it's going to be super straightforward to convert to a legal duplex, and then kind of taking your time, and regardless if this even gets converted or not, the opportunity is huge. You can transition this into a storage space. Or guys, so we're in St. Clair Blakely now. Then if you just do a quick shot down that way, you can tell, you know, how kind of well maintained it is. Mature trees everywhere. Fiveplex here, another multi-family there. So giant buildings that all have been converted. So we're at 5 Maplewood Avenue here, guys. So this one was already purchased, a legal triplex. It's actually purchased through the bank on a mortgage default or foreclosure, essentially. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna head up the escarpment here. I'll show you guys a legal duplex that a client of ours just successfully converted from a single family home to a legal duplex. So we're going to talk about this one in depth in terms of numbers and kind of all the ins and outs of the project, what to expect, where the price points are at now for these types of products, the rents up there, and just the sheer crazy demand for these all brick bungalows on the Hamilton Mountain. Yeah, so we got our those same clients that we were talking about earlier with the triplex conversion. They own this one here as well. We helped them purchase that a couple years back, and we help all clients as well lease properties. So not just kind of on the resale opportunity side, but we bring it right home for everybody here. So we're going to take the Sherman access up to the mountain here. You got the Vista condos here, Pete, on the right. This is a 3-tower development. Pre-sale here was like 3-4 years ago, but they flew off the shelves. Tons of resales in this building here as well. It's higher end finishes, but one of the cooler kind of situated condos with obviously being perched over with those views there. Kind of going west here, Pete. As I'm turning right, or just north of us, you'll see Juravinski. Obviously, one of the major hospitals here in Hamilton. Right, just to your right there. So Hamilton Mountain, essentially, guys, this is where you'll see the best rents in the city. You know, the further you go, kind of southwest from here. Mainly dominated by single-family homes. The multifamily stuff's kind of goes from like duplexes to, you know, commercial style multi-residential, 8plexes and up. There's a lot of apartment buildings uptown here, so there's got a pretty big gap there, but again, rents are the type that you'll never have to worry about. So just gonna jump on Queensdale Avenue East here. So guys, we're at 47 Queensdale Avenue East, so this one is closing in a couple weeks. A repeat client of ours that we've done, this is the third conversion from single family to legal duplex that we've done. All super successful, all within the same kind of area as well. The two we did prior, just a little west of here, but I'm gonna go on in. I'm just gonna give you guys kind of an in-depth look at the numbers and obviously the finished product. We picked this up at the end of last year, off market, for $487,500. Check out the next video for all the deep dive into the numbers. We're going to talk about how we got it, what the numbers look like in terms of a purchase price, the renovations, what we ended up selling for with 13 offers, got a firm deal. But again, you want all that cool info, you tune into the next video. As we're basically on the Central Mountain. I mean, these neighborhoods, honestly, Pete, are all pretty interchangeable. Right, rent's not going to differ much between the East Mountain, Central Mountain, and the West Mountain. There is just like down the mountain, the further you go west, you know, just kind of the nicer the areas, the nicer the properties, the higher the rents, essentially. Yeah, it's just a kind of a quick point here. So we just had one of our first-time investors pick this up. He'll be closing on that in a few weeks. Kind of same style. Bungalow, 2 bed up, 2 beds up, 1 bed down, huge room for lift. We ended up getting it under 600 grand, which you don't see much these days, but you know, all parties were happy, and he's super stoked to get his first one under the belt here.
Do you have any like key power team here?
As we got you covered here, top to bottom, contracting. We got Gen Con Consulting, our buddies Chris and Steve there that do an incredible job, super on time, marvelous contracting. We got Harbor Hills Construction Management here as well. They're more on the commercial front, but tons of opportunities here just to give you guys different angles. Plumbing, we got Infinity Plumbing here as well. We got Woods Heating and Air Conditioning on the HVAC side. Just, you know, that's just kind of off the top of my head. If you actually go to our website in the next few weeks, we'll be kind of compiling a section there with all our preferred partners. But I mean, in terms of even accounting, over at DJB, we got you covered on the lawyer side with Percaro Law, Bates Law. So it's super seamless here. Just kind of, we want people to focus on the numbers, and we'll take care of the rest for you in terms of the process from A to Z. But again, reach out. We got tons more contacts here. On the mortgage side, we have the Synergy Mortgage Group. We actually work out of the same building, but they're the best in the biz when it comes to finding the best mortgage solutions on the investment side. Josh, Greg, and Jake over there at Synergy. You know, we've worked hand in hand for years now, and they'll no better team out there than them. So come visit us down on Bold Street. We work at the same building at 21 Bold. But again, you know, when you dive into Hamilton here, we got you covered top to bottom. It's going to be a stress-free operation and making sure we're getting the best returns for all of our clients here. For all your restoration needs, whether wind, fire, mold, check out our good friends over at Structured Restoration. Any insurance work, any of that heavy-duty stuff, they'll take care of you guys as well. And as well, guys, you know, any roofing or roofing component kind of you know, situations that you need here in Hamilton, especially with all the high winds that we get. We got Golden Touch Exteriors as well, another partner of ours that you know, that deals with all that exterior work at a high level as well. This one's actually a personal property of ours that we picked up back in November. Just over to the right here, so that's a 6-plex there that we're kind of slowly turning over. So our good friends at Gen Con Consulting are on this project here. So we inherited this one with 5 tenants paying obviously well below market value. We were able to turn over the 1 vacant unit real quick. Now we're just in the middle of kind of getting vacant possession of all the units to turn it over. To give you a quick breakdown of the numbers, we picked this up for, so they're actually on 2 separate deeds, side-by-side triplex. We picked them up for about $510 a side. After we max out the rents and turn up the renovations, we'll be looking at, you know, $900, $925 a side. So we'll be getting all our money back here on the BRR plus a nice $50,000 check tax free. So
what neighborhood's this?
So we're in Corktown right now. Yeah, this little pocket here is just all multi-families for the most part. And then Hunter, this will lead you right to the GO station here. That'll be converted at some point, I'll tell you that much. You see a lot of churches here in Hamilton that are being converted into multi-families, so nice kind of loft style. We're heading to our last stop of the day here. This one's on, it's a more dense multi-unit. 12 units that our clients are just closing on today. Unreal numbers on the lift. Back in the St. Clair neighborhood that we saw 5 Maplewood in. So you can see this drag here just littered with large multi-families. A lot of opportunity here. 8s, 12s. That one's 20 or 22 units. I remember that one. It turned hand. That's a multi there as well. That's 3 or 4 units on the corner. I know that sold like a year ago. So this is it here. We've shown you a bunch of different properties. This one is the Doozy. 12 units here to my right that our clients are actually closing on today. So 6 1-bedrooms, 6 2-bedrooms. So we picked this one up with 4 vacant units. We're gonna get to work right away. Again, obviously the building needs a ton of work, but that's exactly what you're looking for, right? Lots of lift, renovations, rents, nice solid all brick building here. The roof was done in the last few years. The boiler's updated as well. Rents were actually pretty good to start off with. Again, still a ton of room, a ton of upside there. But we picked this up for just over $2 million. You're looking at about a $173 a door. One of the better deals kind of that we've seen in the last little while. But again, whether it's single family, 12 plexes and beyond, we got you guys covered. Guys, so this is actually a part of a connection of multi-units, but you can see this building next door is being restored and kind of taking the same approach we'll be taking here. Again here, 6 1-beds, 6 2-beds. They all range from 650, 750 square feet. Really nice layouts. Again, whole bedrooms in the back, open concept. So we're closing on it today. Big one for the clients, and can't wait to see what they do with it and what the numbers turn out to be here. So super exciting. And if you guys, for those of you that are looking into the more dense market, feel free to reach out. We find this kind of stuff. This one was actually on the market, but we do find a lot of these type of products off the market, and we're more than happy to present these to you. So always check in. Yeah, it's just a couple things as well, guys, to keep in mind. With the larger you go, the more is involved, right? Now we're looking to commercial financing. Again, we got you guys covered there with our team, with Andrew Manicon's team over at First Ontario. Do a great job here for you. They're well versed in the commercial world here in Hamilton. Again, larger down payments. It's all about the asset here on the commercial side. But to give you a little a couple pointers here, right? It's heavy duty. You got alarm systems here, you got security systems here. There's a lot of more moving parts. Again, far larger investment, larger kind of return as well. So depending on the purchase price on the way in. But the commercial world is definitely a different world altogether in terms of financing. But we got you guys covered there. And in terms of the smooth process, financing is the most critical part when it comes to these type of buildings. I mean, you want the more dilapidated buildings, you want the lift, you want the big returns on the refinances, but there's just a lot more due diligence on the way in. Those are the two key words when it comes to the commercial world: due diligence. And as well, guys, property manager, unless you're doing this yourself, which I would never kind of recommend, right? And always use that leverage. You're looking at about 8% of your gross rental income. We can definitely connect you guys with a few property managers here in Hamilton. You know, there's a bunch of different good ones, and it's all about aligning yourself with the right type of companies here. But again, another moving part in the crazy world that is, commercial multi-residential here. Okay, guys, that's our last stop here on the tour of Hamilton. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, we always try to bring value here, whether, you know, single family, duplexes, triplexes, apartment buildings. You know, really appreciate you guys tuning in. We got you guys covered here. You know, we're the best at what we do. And if you guys want any more information about the off-market opportunities we have to dive deep into the numbers, check out the videos that are going to be sent out after the fact. We're going to be talking numbers, returns. That's what everybody wants to hear, and how you can get into the Hamilton market without losing your shirt. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Canadian Real Estate Channel, Investing Channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one. But for now, we're going to head out and head back to the office. You guys are going to meet the rest of the team. They're going to talk a little bit about how we bring things together here. You know, a team is always better than one. I'm nothing without the rest of the key members in the Majd Realty Group, and we all kind of come together to make sure the process is seamless for any and all investors. So make sure you tune in for that as well, and we'll catch you guys in the new year. Take care.